Hello, I'm Martin, and I do voiceover.
I'm Joe, and I make websites.
And we want to see if we can become business friends with business people in just 5 minutes. It could be the start of an amazing business relationship.
Or it could be a complete and utter waste of time.
Still, it's only 5 minutes.
Start the
Timer.
Hello there. Please tell us who you are and what do you do?
I'm Alex Gordon. I go as Alex Gordon Hi-Fi, and I play baritone guitar, and I make jingles and write music. And
what's the difference between a baritone? I might be answering my own question. The difference between a baritone guitar and a standard guitar?
well, a baritone is a little longer in scale, so, and not by much, just a few inches, and it allows you to tune lower and not have, super floppy strings.
And what does that do in terms of the tone of the guitar?
Gives you a nice bass. I play it through a bass amp, so it gives it a nice. Thicker register.
That's awesome. What made you want to start learning the baritone? Did you learn the baritone guitar or play the baritone first?
I've been playing regular guitar about 20 years at that point, and I just wanted to stop having to hire people, and I wanted to work alone, so I developed I found a baritone by chance. I was working with a singer, and she kept wanting to hire other musicians, and we just didn't need to, so I just made myself learn how to play multiple parts.
Does the baritone tend to be used more in any particular genres of music?
Yeah, you'll hear a lot of it in surf music.
Oh, okay.
And heavier stuff uses it a lot. And then also there was quite a bit of it in the 60s in spaghetti westerns in particular.
Oh.
So it's a twangy kind of low end sound. And actually you can hear it on the very first few notes of La Bamba by Richie Valens. There's a baritone guitar.
I was going to ask, could you name a couple of famous tracks that have got baritone guitar in it? But that's pretty famous.
There you go. Yeah. The first do 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 do, that's a baritone. Yeah. If you go back and listen to it, you can tell.
That's awesome. I've got to ask, because Joe's a guitarist as well. What's your favorite? And do you play chords on a baritone guitar, or is it all sort of MIDI type stuff?
Yeah, you got to be careful because it can get muddy down near the first few frets.
What's your favorite chord?
I love sevens, major sevens and major nines. And I've had someone comment like, well, you really like those, don't you? It's like, yeah, I like elevator music. Sue me. What do you want?
Tell us a bit about your jingle writing.
Well, I've always loved quick songs. I do like Yes and bands like that, the Floyd that have these long, I like that stuff to an extent, but I have a very short attention span. So I grew up hearing jingles all the time, for Juicy Fruit Gum or Big Red or, Folgers coffee. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. I mean, I haven't seen that in 30, 40 years, and I still remember it.
It's there.
Yeah. I don't understand why it fell out. I was just talking to a friend in the advertising business last week, and she was saying that people just they don't know what to do with them. So anyway, that's not what you asked. But.
What's the favorite jingle that you've ever written?
I don't know, man. I like them all. I like my little jingles that I stick at the end of my videos for my brand. I like to do those. Well, how are we going to be friends if I don't know you guys? You're asking me all the questions.
Fair point. Ask away.
Okay. Right? Oh, so how long have you guys been playing the guitar?
Not long enough, but also too long.
What was that photo I just saw, Martin, of you with the guitar in front of Marshall amps and stuff?
That was my last band practice, Friday just gone. And we're in like a heavy instrumental band, and mainly because then it kind of disguises the band playing.
1 minute warning.
See, I'm an imposter of a guitar player that I know enough to make it sound good, because it's not my main instrument. I play by ear. But like, if you never look at my technique.
What's your main instrument?
My main one is sax, but then I'm probably more sort of these days I'm more proficient at like piano, keyboard sort of thing.
Okay. Yeah, well, the guitar is a fascinating instrument because you can play it for 30 years and not know what you're doing. You can't do that on a saxophone, you know?
No, not so much.
Martin, what are you going to say?
We've got a few seconds left, so what's the weirdest thing about you?
There's too many to list, man. You'd have to ask my wife and son. I think in movie quotes, and I speak in movie quotes.
I love that. What's your favourite film?
A comedy with Robert De Niro.
There we go.
What do you think? Did we just spark a valuable new business relationship? Or should we have taken a coffee break instead?
Joe's good at that.
We'll be back soon to try to make more business friends. We're very lonely. Do you want to be our friend? Or maybe you could suggest someone we can chat to be friends with them. Drop us an email. friends@5mbf.co.uk.
Thank you very much, Alex, for stepping
Alex.
in for us. Also,
It'd be remiss of us if we didn't ask you if you had a guitar to hand that you could play us a little ditty.
Right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
only if you're comfortable doing so.
Sure.
No hesitation.
I'd be in big freaking trouble if I wasn't okay with it. Yeah, what do you guys want to hear?
Play us a jingle.
That's a lot of pressure. I don't remember any of them. They're so quick.
Can you play us something
What?
that you was doing online a couple of weeks ago was Buddy Holly. So,
Oh yeah. No, this isn't a baritone.
Okay.
You can probably tell already.
You've undone all your hard work.
Yeah. So
Lovely stuff.
Everyday Buddy Holly from Alex Gordon there. That was beautiful. Beautiful.